Welcome back. Currently, we are learning Python, and in this video, we will learn about tuples. And this is the seventh video of the playlist titled Python Beginner Boost. In the last video, we have learned about list, and in this video, we will learn about tuples. So, tuples are just like a list, but there is a key difference. There is one key difference, which is tuples are immutable, which means that values cannot be changed once defined. So, in tuples are immutable and the values cannot be changed once defined, but in list they are mutable and the values can be changed. So let's see how to create a tuple. So let's create a variable named fruits, and for creating tuples you have to use the parenthesis. For creating list we are using square bracket, so here we will use parenthesis, and now we will write all the elements which we want to store in this tuple. So here I will again use apple, then banana, and then cherry. So we are using parentheses to store elements into the tuple, and in list we are using square brackets. Let's try to print them. So we can print them similarly. Let's execute the code. So here Python 3, and if you don't know how to open this terminal, then you can go to the top terminal and click on new terminal, then it will get opened. So Python 3, after that the name of the file tuple.py, and execute. As you can see, apple, banana and cherry are printed. Here the brackets are, or they are parentheses. So this is how you print all the elements of the tuples. Now let's try to access the individual element of the tuple. This is similar to list. What we have to do, print. Again we will use the concept of indexing, and suppose I want to print banana, so let's print banana here. So the index starts from 0, and so the banana is having the index number 1, that's why banana will be printed. Let's execute it. As you can see, banana is printed. Now on list we are able to change the values. Let's try to change banana to orange. So I want to change fruits of 1 to orange, and let's print fruits. Let's save the code and execute it from here, and as you can see, we are getting an error, type error, tuple object does not support item assignment. So this is the issue with the tuple, but in list we are able to do that. Now let's learn about tuple packing and unpacking. So tuple packing refers to the process of creating a tuple by packaging multiple values together. So here you can see we have packaged multiple values together. So this is tuple packing. And tuple unpacking, on the other hand, allows you to assign the item of a tuple to individual variable. So here we have created a tuple. So whenever we are creating a tuple, we are packing a tuple. So this is the example of tuple packing. Now let's unpack the tuples. So I will create some variables called fruits1, and here fruits1, then fruits2, then fruits3, and here I will assign a fruits, and after that I will print those variables. So print fruits1, and I will copy the lines so it will save me time, and will replace the 1 with 2 and on line 3. So now let's try to run the code, and as you can see you are getting an error because I haven't commented this part. So I will remove this, save it, and let's execute this, and here we are seeing apple, banana and cherry are printed here. So this is how you unpack tuples, and if I add one more extra variable here, then see what will be the changes. As you can see, we are getting an error called value error, not enough values to unpack. What if we remove 2 values? I only want to unpack 2 values, then what will happen? Will it allow or not? Let's do that. And as you can see, we are not able to do because we have to use the similar structure. So what is the count of the values in the original tuple? We have to use the same number of variables here also. That's how tuple unpacking work. Now Let's learn about tuple operation. As we know, uh, tuples are immutable. They still support various operations. Here are some common operations in tuple. So we will be able to find the length of the tuple. So let's find it using the same way. So print length and then tuple, not tuple, the name of the tuple. That's that are the silly mistakes which a beginner will do, and I am also doing it. So here you can see the length of the tuple is 3. Now we can also concatenate two tuples. So we are already having fruits. Let's create a tuple called vegetable here and see we will be able to concatenate them or not. So again we have to use the parenthesis. Here we will create tomato and potato, and after that I will print the vegetable tuple, and let's see if it is getting printed on the screen. As you can see, tomato and potato are printed. Now I will create one more tuple which is combined list, not list, it is tuple. And always give meaningful name so that anyone seeing your code will be able to understand what is happening on that specific line. So now let's try to add fruits with vegetable and see if we are able to concatenate them or not, or combine them or not. So let's print combined tuple and see it is executing or not. So as you can see, this operation is also supported on the tuples. Only the values, the specific values can't be changed. So as you can see on the top here, we are trying to change banana to orange, and orange that is not supported with tuple, but with list we can do that. So this is how concatenation works on the tuple. Now let's try to do slicing. As we have already learned more about slicing, so already learned about slicing in the last video about list. So we will not waste much time here, but we will see one example. So let me add some more values to this original tuple. So we can date watermelon. So this is the original tuple, and now we will use list slicing to grab a specific portion of this tuple. So we will create one more variable called sliced fruits, and here I will ask you to guess the output of this code, because I have already explained it to you in the last video. So what will be the output of this code? Try to guess it, and then I will show the output. Let's execute it now. So what's the issue? Value error, too many values to unpack. Okay, we have used the, let's just remove this unpacking part because we are not using it now, and let's execute it. Now you can see banana, cherry and date are printed. So this is the first value is start and the second is stop. So we want to stop just before one values. So it is written 4, we will stop at 3. So we will start at 1 and stop at 3. So let's see. The first index is 0, so we will not use this. Banana, cherry and date will be printed. As you can see on the screen, banana, cherry and date are printed. So the slicing works the same way as it is working on the list. Now we can also count the number of occurrences of a value in a tuple. Suppose if I am using banana multiple times, then I can do that using a count method. So let me use banana multiple time here, and let's now go to the, so as you can see we have used banana 3 times, and now we will use the count method to count the occurrences of banana on this list. For doing that, let me create one variable banana underscore count, and we will use the fruits tuple, and then we use the count method, and this I want to count the occurrences of banana. As you can see, it is showing us return number of occurrences of a value, and we want to search for banana, and then on the next line I will print banana count. Let's save it, and I hope it will give a 3. As you can see, 3 is printed on the screen. Let's change the count of the banana. Let me remove one of them. and let's again execute the code, and the count will decrease to 2. As you can see, count is decreasing to 2. Now the next thing is, how if we want to find the index of the first occurrences of a value, then we can do it using index method. So here I want to find the first occurrence of this uh, banana value into the tuple called fruits. So I will use fruits, and then we have one more method, index, and here I want to count the first occurrences of the banana value in the tuple called fruits, and then we will print banana index. So try to guess the output. So this is the original tuple, and what will be printed on the screen. The method does is it returns the first occurrences of a value in the tuple. So let's see where the banana is occurring first time in this tuple. So it is occurring here, and the index is 0 and 1. So 1 should be printed on the screen. Let's try to execute the code and see if 1 is printed on the screen. So 1 is printed. Now suppose if I remove it from here, so then it will be occurring at the last position, which is 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 4 will be printed on the screen. Let me show it to you. As you can see, 4 is printing on the screen. What if banana is not into this tuple? Then what will happen? Let's see it. As you can see, we are getting an error because that value is not in tuple, and we will learn about catching those errors, because here currently it is stopping the execution of our code, but we will learn about try catch statements or exception handling in the future videos, which will help us handle the exception. So that's it in the tuple. We have learned about how to create a tuple, and tuples are immutable, and we use parentheses to create the tuples, and then we are able to print all the elements using the name of the tuple. We can also access individual element using indexing. We can also do slicing. We can find the multiple occurrences of a value, the count of occurrences, and we are also able to find the first index of the element. So that's it in this video. Share it with your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share it on the social media channel, and help me reach more subscriber soon. Thank you very much.